Hello, this is Andrew with Mammalian.bike, and this is a Stone 110 BCD 5-bolt spider for a SRAM AXS 8-bolt crank. Now that's a mouthful, so hopefully I said that right. Essentially, what this does, or what it's supposed to do, is let you run standard 5-bolt 110 BCD chain rings, like road rings, on a SRAM AXS 8-bolt crankset. This is a pretty crap product, and if you get nothing else from this review, you just want to stop watching right now, don't buy this. I would not recommend it. I have no intention of actually riding on this. I don't think, it might not be a safety issue, but it certainly is a performance issue, and I would not use it. I bought this off of eBay for about 40 bucks. You can also get them on AliExpress. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find many options here, so that's why I went that direction. Before getting into the main issue with this, let's get some basic measurements, starting out with the weight. We have 49.5 grams. I believe that the claimed weight was about 50 grams, so bonus, right? Basic measurements. The center of the spider is 3.9 millimeters. The shelf where you place the main chainring is 4.4 millimeters, and the rear shelf, which is really shallow. Hopefully you can see that, really shallow, unexpectedly shallow, is about 0.5 millimeters. For reference, I have this specialized carbon crank, which is also a 5-bolt BCD, 110 BCD spider. The center here is 3.4. The rear shelf, which is the part that concerns me a little bit about that one, is 2.2 millimeters, and the front shelf is 4 millimeters. So not a huge difference on the front shelf and the width, but the rear shelf is significantly different. Now I'm not sure where the load is borne, if it's strictly on the bolt, or if these shelves are also load bearing on a spider. I haven't been able to find specifications for how these things should be designed. So I'm just gonna have to throw those out there and say, do what you will with those. Where the problem with this spider arises, the real problem, is its fit on the crank interface here. So if I put this, hopefully there's only one way to put it on the crank. Now this isn't supposed to be like a hard interference fit. You should be able to just kind of put it on like I did, but it's not supposed to do this. This wobble is a problem. It shouldn't do that. And I don't know that that's a safety issue, although motion in this space could potentially be. It's definitely going to put additional wear on the bolts. But from a performance perspective, it's a massive concern, because this is going to move while you're pedaling. And that could lead to, well, it's going to lead to a power loss. But it could also lead to an elliptical chain path. Hope I'm saying that right. Well, basically the rings move up and down and side to side as you're pedaling the bike. So yeah, this is not recommended at all. I'm going to try to return it to the eBay seller, and hopefully I can get at least some of my money back. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. If you did, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thanks.